A reader asked me in a comment, "Why do you write?" And I gave it some thought, and I've written since high school, at least. Finished my first romance in sophomore year, something like that. I think I still have it. It's typewritten pages. But I write because these characters come to me with their stories. They don't come to me with answers to their problems. They just come to me with the problem, and they just compel me to want to tell their stories and find happiness for them because I'm all about the happy endings. So I just write and I usually get stuck at some point where I just have to set it aside and think about it a while, talk to some people, get some expert opinions on what am I going to do with these people, what how am I going to get them over this hurdle that's kind of ruining their lives, and or just to get them to a happier place. So I pretty much just get the first third of the book done probably, and then sometimes it just has to sit for a while. I have one that's been sitting since 2017, 18, which is book 3 in the Bluegrass series. But when they're ready, it comes together. But these voices in my head, which sounds crazy, but if you ignore them, then they either shut up, like they did with Roar, or they just nag you to death. So you might as well write their stories. So it sounds a little weird, crazy, but I know other authors understand this. But anyway, so that's pretty much why I write. I quit my job in 2011, and decided, okay, I've been wanting to be a romance writer my whole life, so I'm just going to do it. And luckily, that was the early days of indie, and oh my gosh, I was so fortunate that people found me. It was easier to do then, and I've gotten a following that stuck with me all these years of very loyal fans, and so I'm happy to continue to tell their stories. I'm slow, but I keep coming out with books every now and then. This year I'm hoping to get 3 out, so 2 to go. So I've got to get going, but get off TikTok and go write the book. But anyway, that's the long answer to that question. But I love what I do. I will write till they pry my cold dead hands off the keyboard.